Hey everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to TodayIFeelLike.com. Today we're going to check out the InstaBox i10. This is a wooden retro Bluetooth speaker. It looked like it was pretty cool when I saw it online, so we're going to try it out, see how it performs, and let's go check it out. Okay, so here it is. This is the InstaBox Mini BoomBox i10. You can see here this is a digital multimedia speaker, and we'll just take a look around the box. You can see it says InstaBox digital media speaker, and on the back side it gives you a little bit of a diagram about how this actually looks, front and back. And you can see a little branding up there, i10, and here again a little bit more branding. So nothing really much on the top, just a little branding, nothing on the actual bottom of the box. So let's go ahead and get this opened up. So we will see what comes with it inside, and we can get this foam out. So that's nice. They packed it in nicely with some foam, and yeah, let's see. That's the speaker. Look at there. There's a little remote. We have some manual instructions there. And so there we go. So let's get this actually out of the plastic here so we can take a look at it. And yeah, look at that. That looks really, really nice. That's a nice looking speaker right there. So we have, also in the box here, we have some cables. There we go. Looks like the bottom of the bag broke open. So we have, it looks like an audio cable so you can run a line in, and then you have your micro USB cable so that you can actually charge the device there. So yeah, and then again, there is a remote, so you can actually use the remote to hook this up, and it looks like there's batteries in there, so you can unplug that or take the plastic out to make the connection. And there we have it. So this is a pretty good looking device here from what I can see so far. It has a nice leather handle there so that you can carry this. It has nice big dials on here so it's easy to turn. There's a clock apparently. There's different modes. There's play and pause buttons, forward and backwards for rewind, and forward and advance and rewind the tracks. This also works as an FM scanner because I guess this has a radio, which, oh, look at that. There's also an antenna on there. That's really nice. So if you're actually using this as a radio, it's nice that you have an antenna to actually make this work. And there's a nice little clip on there to clip it in when you're not using it. So on the back, there's all kinds of great features on the back here as well. So we have the aux in, as you can see here. So that's going to allow you to plug a line in. And it has a USB port so you can plug in like a thumb drive or a hard drive. And there's a micro SD card slot on there so that you guys can actually use your music with a micro SD card. And you can see right here, this is the subwoofer. So this is really a really nice looking speaker. This is wood, and it's got nice rubberized feet on the bottom so it doesn't scratch up your tables or anything when you set it down. And it's going to keep it from slipping. So, so this is really sweet. I'm going to take this out and try it out and hook it up and see what it sounds like. All right, so now that we're outside, let's go ahead and talk about this bad boy, the InstaBox i10 retro wooden speaker. And one of the things that I want to mention about this is that it has a very nice, easy to read display right on the front of the device. So it's very easy to read. It has nice big letters, and it's nice and bright. And also it has nice big controls on here. So it has nice big dials, nice big buttons that are easy to push so that you have all your play controls, your play, your pause, your forward, your back, your advanced tracks. It has all kinds of different modes on here. You can change all of your mode settings, your clock, everything you need on here, your radio scan. It's all right in the front with those nice big, easy to control, easy to access dials and buttons. Now, this next thing that I really like about the InstaBox i10 Bluetooth speaker is that it has a leather carrying strap on there. So if you're taking this thing on the go, it's very easy just to go ahead and pick it up, take it with you, and carry it with you wherever you go. It just makes it really convenient to take this speaker on the go, which is really what you want to do when you have a Bluetooth speaker. You want to have the freedom and flexibility to move it about and use it and take it with you where you want to go. Now, this next good point that I want to talk about with this speaker is that it has a fun and funky retro look to it. So it has the nice big dials on there. It's made out of wood on the outside, but it also has a mix of the modern with all the digital on there. So you get that nice sort of modern retro mix that's a really nice touch that makes it look good, and it's really just a pleasure to look at overall. So the last thing that I want to mention about this InstaBox i10 Bluetooth speaker is that it actually sounds pretty good. Now, if you keep in mind that this is a $49.99 speaker, at least at the time of this review, and not a $200 speaker, I think you will be pleasantly surprised about how good it actually sounds. But actually, let's go ahead and take a listen so you guys can actually hear it. I'll play a little bit of music and you guys can take a listen, and I'll play it at like 3 feet, 6 feet, 9 feet, give you guys a little bit of distance, variable, so you guys can hear what it sounds like if you move yourself away from the speaker a bit. All right, so we have the speaker here. I'm actually gonna turn it on. I'm gonna turn it on full blast and see what it sounds like, and then we're gonna back up a little bit. So I'm gonna start off at about 3 feet, and then we'll move back to about 6 feet, and you guys can give me an idea of what you think it sounds like to you. So let's go ahead and turn this on and see what it sounds like. All right, so there you go. We were able to hear what the speaker sounds like. And now let's jump into the bad. And the one bad point that I want to touch on with this speaker is that it doesn't really have much bass to it. So it sounds pretty good on the vocals. The vocals sound really crisp and clean. So if you're listening to audiobooks, or if you're listening to podcasts or something like that, or really lyric heavy music, I think this will be a really nice speaker for you. But it doesn't have a lot of bass to it. So if you're someone that listens to a lot of hip hop and you want to really feel that thump, then you're probably not going to get that. Now, I was actually a little surprised by this. I thought that I was going to be able to actually hear a little bit of bass, because it does have that subwoofer that they really prominently labeled in the back. So I was really thinking that this was going to have a little bit of a thump to it. It doesn't, so that part was a little bit disappointing, but all in all, the speaker sounds really good. All right, everyone, so there you have it. That is a look at the InstaBox i10. This thing is a cool little retro speaker. I have to say, it is good looking. You can see these knobs and dials and everything. It really does look kind of fun and funky. It's got that nice mix of the retro and digital, where it has the wood on the sides, a leather strap, nice big dials and buttons, but it also has a nice LCD screen, Bluetooth connectivity. On the back, you can actually use a thumb drive, a micro SD card, an aux in. It really just has a lot of features on this thing. And for $49.99, this really is a nice speaker. So anyhow, I'm going to leave a link to this product down in the video description so that you guys can check it out. I'm also going to leave a link to my Amazon page so you guys can see all the products that I've reviewed over time. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Facebook. And I am Larry with TodayIFeelLike.com. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.